buy land here in Abuja, there are things you have to pay attention. If you miss this, you most likely you are going to lose your hard-earned money. And these 5 basic things we've sat down critically to think about and bring about this point to help any individual looking to invest in Abuja buy right, and most especially buy great properties. And in this our live section, we are going to explain these 5 points. And I hope you sit down tight, get your pen and paper for this live section, because even if you don't buy this property today, we know you are going to buy it months later and yes, down the line. So save this video because I know you definitely need it. So today we're going to start with the first point. What do you think about the first
All right. The very first one, number 1, is title verification. This is not just something that is important in Abuja and anywhere you're buying across Nigeria. Anywhere you're buying real estate across Nigeria, it's important you check the title verification. Right? What does title verification entail? This simply means checking if the title that the land or property says it comes with is real. If it says, oh, I have the C of O, okay, verify the C of O. Is it really what it is? If it's an R of O, check. Letter of mass intent. Letter of intent. Letter of mass intent. Yeah. Letter of intent. Whichever one it says, just verify basically, because why so here in Abuja? Because in verifying the title of the property, you also find out what the land is supposed to be used for. The purpose of the land. You're going to find that out. You're going to find out when the ground rent that has been paid so far on the property, if it was 99 years ago, when it was done, how many more years left, and all of that. It is in doing this that you'll be able to get more information about the property and also know what you're going in for in the long term. Because if you don't check it, you may go and buy land that was meant for commercial. And you can become very fine duplex. And you know the funny thing about here in Abuja, I heard they do that a lot. I don't know why. Let me not say that. I don't know why. If I were in power, I wouldn't do that. You go and buy commercial land and you start building one beautiful 8-bedroom maisonette on it. Nobody will disturb you when you lay foundation. Nobody will disturb you when you reach the first floor. Nobody will disturb you when you roof it. Now, when you paint it and even do some things inside, they will now come and say, brotherly, sisterly. So imagine that after you've spent millions. So it's good you do the title verification. It's one thing you must check. Title verification of the property, so you buy right, know the ground rent that has been paid, know how many more years that you have left, and all of that. That comes in the title verification. So you see, it's not just the title, the C of O, R of O, or letter of intent that you're checking. These other things type it as well. You will find all of that out in title verification.
A quick story, something happened just very recently. So someone reached out and was interested in a particular property. All right, said I should please kindly forward the document for this land. And of course I did immediately, right? I sent the document immediately to her. She now said, this document is fake. I said, how so? She now said, oh, look at the one she got from these other people, this other company, and look at my own. It is different. And they're all both C of O, the C of O. So I was trying to explain, okay, ma, this is a recent format on how C of O documents looks like. All right. I started talking, and she now relaxed. All right. But I love that people know. I love that you ask the questions. All right. Yes. You ask. And if you are blessed enough, you meet people who are educative, or people who are knowledgeable to educate you, especially if you've not bought in Abuja. Just pray you meet someone who is knowledgeable. You will know so much about Abuja rather than people who are just out to just sell property and go away. They will tell you so many things you need to know. All right. So when I explained those things, the woman now relaxed and said, oh, I was feeling that the document is fair. And I said, no. That one you had was an old method of how C of O documents look. And this is a new one. Knowing that C of O, for you to get C of O now is like within 21 days. And you get your C of O right here in Abuja. So things keep changing. All right. So that's one way that if you do verification, ask the question. As Donbass it says, constantly ask it, all right? Rather than rather than feeling like this property is too good and you're now giving to it. Come on.
Always see your title verification.
I'm telling you. So the second thing we're going to talk about is absolutely also very important. It is called, we call it developers credibility. All right. So if you are trying to invest in Abuja, the developer in question matters. There are some people that, for example, if they put their hand on a plow, any small thing that happens, they will chicken out. They don't know how to stand the pressures of business. For example, it comes with ages of experiences. Some people have done business. I know, you know what it means to own a real estate company right here in Abuja? It's a lot, all right? So you settle a lot of people because you make sure that you build to standards. A lot of bodies will come and query you, ask questions, make sure that every of your details are up to date. So if you can pass all through those checks, you now start building. You still have another body come to check. At every point, they come and check. Make sure, are you doing this? Are you doing that? If not, remove. So after all those dramas, you get to see people who have built up estates and people are living in it. It's credible. It's something worth emulating. You want to buy from someone like that because, for the person to do something like this, the person will also replicate it. So find out the past experiences of developers or developer you are looking to buy from. It's necessary that you find out. There's some people, even if issues come out tomorrow, they won't leave you. They won't run away with your money. They will follow up. They will either give you options of either paying back within a period, or they will allocate you to another place. These are systems and all that. I'm not saying that people who are starting newly don't have exactly. There are some people who still they're starting out and they still have integrity. They've done things in the past and they know that they are going to replicate the same thing in real estate. So do you have anything?
There's something that you're saying that, like, for a company that is starting out, for instance, now, and they don't have a track record, there's no pedigree for you to look at. How do you then verify or check out their credibility? I feel one way you can do this is by this. So most of the times, people who are starting out, they intentionally, how do I put this now? They intentionally work with those who are credible to leverage the credibility of others. Yes, even the fake ones do this, but how are you going to know this? Now, for instance, you're going to realize that the new ones, they are intentionally following a path of a credible developer already, doing what they are doing, marketing for them intentionally. They are not just going for others that do not have a name, do not have a sale. For instance, I saw a particular real estate company, of course, whose name I won't mention, while I was doing my research and all. They're very new in Abuja. From my research, they are barely 8 months in Abuja, and all the properties they had, they don't have any of theirs from what I saw. They are all the properties they have are all in a particular place in Abuja, Kuje, and with some unknown real estate companies. And when I did my research, I actually found out that these properties they are selling in the name of residential. So when I did my research, that area was actually mapped out for farmland, for agriculture. So that company is new, but the people they are liaising with, they are working with, are not people who are credible, as it were. So someone who is starting out new, another way to know, okay, if this person is going to last in the game, you can tell by the people they are rapporting with, the properties they are selling for, and the kind of people they are working with. It's another way to help you so that you don't totally say, okay, these people are new, and then you miss out, because new people to have a lot to offer, right? I needed to actually say that.
It's necessary. You had to highlight that. Okay, so you also talk about the next point, which is, what do you think?
Number 3. Location growth potential.
Very demure.
You know I'm laughing right now.
No.
Someone said to me, I'm tired of this location has potential. Please, I want location that has kinetics. I want location that is
exactly.
Okay, but well, that is not the same with Abuja. I can say that with my full chest. Maybe in other parts of Nigeria, locations can have potential for years and never go kinetic. But in Abuja, every location is potential mixed with kinetic energy. For those of you who don't understand the sciences, I'm sorry, I have someone who understands to explain to you. What that simply means is look at what is likely to happen in that location. Like what projects are growing towards that location, what is happening in that location. And there's just simple ways to know this. One is through media, the news. If a location has come to the news at one point or the other, the governor did I say the governor? The minister says, oh, this location, I'm building this in that area. Something is going towards that area.
He always mentions it.
Yes.
It's always in the news.
It's always in a place like Abuja, it will make the news.
Yeah.
It will definitely make the news too. When real estate companies begin to have something in that location, all of a sudden, for instance, it happened with Karasana at one time. Everybody. Karasana that. Boom, 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 boom. Started opening up. The next thing started going up. Real estate companies have said the news, the media. Then number 3, after the government, the news, real estate companies will lead to the next point, which you're going to talk about, is when what she's going to talk about in number 4 begins to happen.
Exactly.
So once she says this thing now in number 4, you see one just that.
Are you sure you won't say it? Because I wanted to say that one of the things that made Karasana a big thing was one that renewed hope.
City.
Exactly. Then the road.
Exactly.
That road, Jesus. Exactly. And constantly, at the last time we went there, it was almost complete.
Yes.
Or like, let me say they were literally working on it consistently.
Yeah.
So that road just opened up Karasana. A lot of developers went there. So it feels like it's easy for you to scout out the right properties. It's easy for you to know where development is going, like you talked about, or growth potentials. You don't have to wait till everybody had moved to the location. You now wake up and be like, okay, I want something in this location. You'll buy it very expensive. Okay, so now should I now go ahead and talk about? The 4th thing I'm going to talk about is like the sister to what he just talked about, which is growth potential. The next thing that comes after the potential, or you finding out the potential of a location, is the infrastructure. All right. And again, the government always shows pointers to these things. They tell you where they are working, they show you the location, the roads they're building, the road they are expanding. There's a difference between an FCDA roads and any kind of road. You know that there are natives, for example, in a location in Abuja, natives build maybe any kind of road. But when FCDA comes to build their road, you know it's one in one. It's always clean. Do you understand? So infrastructure opens up a location. And that's one of the things that also opened up Karasana when the government also put out this massive 31-point-something billion naira road projects. You should know. All right, that's how much of government interest when it comes to infrastructure. So pay attention to those things, because if you're looking to buy from a location that will constantly increase in price, please look out for growth potential locations. And again, where government presence is through the infrastructure they provide. It can be road, it can be school, it can be anything. Villages, it can be anything that will make people come to that location. Then people start looking for lands to buy, houses to buy, estates to build, and all that. So yes, that's the first point you have to pay attention to.
Yes, before I hit number 5, let me do a little bit of recap for you. We talked about 5 things. We're talking about 5 things to check before you buy land in the location. We talked about number 1, title verification.
Before you continue, this is not just buying a land. This is also for wealth builders, people who want to. You're not just buying land, all right? We've gone past you just coming to buy land in Abuja. We're talking about people who want to build wealth using Abuja real estate.
Seeing real estate as a vehicle.
Yes, exactly.
So 1 is title verification, 2, developer credibility, 3, location growth potential, 4, infrastructural plans, and finally, number 5 is accessibility. Accessibility matters a lot. If a place is going to make sense, imagine this: oh, this place is going to grow, this place is going to grow, this place is going to grow. Meanwhile, that place is going to grow. There's no road to go to that place. Accessibility simply means access to the place, making the place accessible. So if a location begins to have roads connecting to it, leading to it, then it's definitely in for growth. That is why also, even in estate development, when an estate begins to develop, one of the things they is the internal road networks, so that you can access your plots and begin to build. If there's no road to the place, there's no road for development to come. How would the trailers and the trucks that'll carry everything there, how would they find their way there? So accessibility, access roads, check to see that the place is accessible. If it has roads leading to it, then it is worth investing in. It's definitely going to be a vehicle to grow wealth for yourself.
Amazing. So we can't end this video without also sharing with you our property that you ought to invest in, especially to build wealth in Abuja real estate, known as Crystal Estate, located in Akowasa. Based on all that we have shared, this location ticks all the boxes, and most especially, it is guaranteed to help you build your wealth right here in Abuja. So we are selling a 150 square meters for 7 million naira as of today, and we have just 250 square meters, 400 square meters, and 750 square meters. This location is strategic. Like every pointer, the government presence is there. Everything that makes a location boom is in this location now. We have a lot of reasons. If you check through our channels, we've explained it, how the government presence is driving attention in this location. Not just Akowasa, Akowaro, and Apo something. There's another Apo something. Those locations now, the government's presence, attention is there. And if you get in on time right now, you'll be the early buyers and early movers of this location.
Exactly.
Right. So if you want to know about more about Crystal Estates in Abuja, especially, reach us on the numbers in the description box. All right. Ask any question you need. An FCDA RFO property, and we can help you get started immediately.
Yes. It's important to remember that real estate is not just about the property, the land, or the house. Real estate is not the end in itself, it's the means to an end. It's a vehicle towards wealth building. Okay, have that in mind. And as you have that in mind, don't forget to reach out to us. I think that's all for now.
All right, so that brings us to the end of our video today. Hope you found value. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel and click the like button to this video. All right, see you
in the next one. Bye for now.